Ultimately, I think also with his promotion of Brandon Carr to the chair of the FCC, he's already a commissioner and he was appointed during Trump's first term, but having him be chair also is going to allow him to make sure that we do not see the censorship we saw coming from the big tech during the COVID years and afterwards. I mean, he's very much for free speech. He's very much for the marketplace. And I think he's a great choice to lead the FCC, to get the government out of the censorship business that we've seen them engaging in under the radical left.
Here's a breakdown of federal spending, just so that folks at home know where their tax dollars are going. Health care, 25%, Social Security, 20 to 25%, defense, 13 to 15%, safety net programs, 10%, interest on the national debt, 8 to 10%. The way it breaks down is 61% of spending is mandatory, 13% is on debt service, 26% is discretionary, which really will be the target of DOGE. And that is a small piece of the pie to try to wring $2 trillion out of, Kevin.
I don't know. I think healthcare could be another place of savings. We haven't really used any technology there yet. We haven't really digitized medical records. We really haven't brought a mandate of AI into that. I think we could save a lot of money. The U.S. has one of the worst IRR returns on healthcare spending. When you can compare it to some of the European countries like Switzerland or England or France, they do a much better job. But they share the records on a much more ubiquitous basis that we do. We're always concerned about, privacy, but I think we could fix that too. But I like looking at everything. I don't see any reason why these two can't just release the hounds and go nuts. Everybody's interested to find out what they're going to see, and I'd like to hear it myself.
Thank you. Before we get back to the what I'm sure will be a lot of questions about the Middle East, I just wanted to ask you quickly about transition. Is there anything new to report on contacts between incoming team and state?
So a couple things. With respect to the official transition process, no, there's nothing that has changed. I'll let other agencies speak to the memorandum of understanding process. My understanding is that there has not been a signed memorandum of understanding, which is what has to take place before the incoming administration's transition team can come start work here, getting briefed and getting access to information to proceed in the transition process. That process has not changed. There has been an additional contact I can read out. The Secretary phoned Secretary-designate Marco Rubio yesterday to offer his congratulations on his appointment and to pledge to him, as we have said publicly, that we will do everything within our power to make it a successful transition.
Okay, and that was the extent of it.
That was the extent of the call. Yeah.
Okay. Now, on